Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Waves on swim, so they hate on him. Again, Mr. Waves on swim, so they hate on him. Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. Is back with another fucking video. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I honestly never thought I was gonna upload a video like this. Because for real, I never really cared about showing shit off like this. But people always ask me like, damn, like how you get your waves like that? Or niggas be saying my shit be sweating. Or niggas be saying, you know what you should do, bro? You should upload a video on your YouTube about how you got your waves. I'm like, fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm about to get y'all right today. So the video is titled, how to get waves, or how to get 360 waves in 72 hours. I'm trying to tell you, if you use this wash method and you keep brushing your shit, I'm trying to tell you, you can have 360s in no time when you keep training your hair. You get what I'm saying? It really don't take that long for real. I have a pretty decent grain of hair. I'm not gonna say I got no Spanish shit or nothing like that, but my shit probably like a type, maybe type 3, type 3, type 2, type 3, some shit like that. But let's hop into the video. First, I'm about to show you what my shit look like. My shit look fucked up. You judging me, you a bitch. But, you know what I mean? It's cool. So let me show y'all what my shit look like. This what it looking like.
What the fuck, man?
You know what I mean? This what be looking like right here. We about to turn this shit right here into some 360s. Now, as you can see, it's already a pattern. It's already a pattern right there, and I don't got a haircut right now. I haven't had a haircut since probably like 3-4 weeks ago. But as you can see, that's how I look like from the front. And if you couldn't see it too well, that's how I look like in the back type shit. Both sides. Now, what we're gonna need for this video, what I'm gonna show y'all. One, do-rag. A do-rag that you can get wet. I'm gonna say this again. A do-rag that you can get wet. So don't try to use no silk do-rag or nothing like that. Also, you're gonna need a second do-rag. You're gonna need a second do-rag that you're gonna keep dry. I don't like just silk do-rags because they don't stay in my motherfucking head at nighttime, but cool. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to use, that's on you. But remember, one do-rag that can get wet, and also you need a second do-rag that you're not gonna get wet. Secondly, we're gonna be using a hard brush. Depending on your hair type, I would suggest you have a hard brush. I feel like mediums, if you got a medium, I would say you use a medium hard. Pause. But if you're using a medium, I'm just hoping you got a good grain of hair type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool or whatever. Secondly, you're gonna be using a detangler. I got a detangler brush. You can use another detangler. I don't even know if you really have to use a detangler, but I got one. I just heard it helps with your hair, you know what I mean? It makes it a little cleaner and shit like that. Not cleaner, but it makes it better when... I'm gonna tell you, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not no wave specialist out this motherfucker. I just got my shit, and I'm just teaching you how to get your shit. You know what I mean? That's pretty much... Who the fuck is calling me? God damn! Bro, the worst thing is when a nigga calling you during a video. Calm the fuck down. Alright. Do-rags, brush, other brush. Alright. Another thing we going... Matter of fact, let me get down to the shampoo. So, shampoo we gonna be using. I personally use Head and Shoulders. Why do I use Head and Shoulders? For the simple fact that one, I like this one because it's dry scalp care, and also it has almond coconut oil in it apparently. So I think it's real good for my hair personally. And second of all, I got eczema, and what happens is my eczema not only be on my skin and shit like that, it gets in my hair sometimes too and shit like that. So when my hair get flaky and shit like that, I feel like that the Head and Shoulders really helps, truth be told. But to each his own. Whatever shampoo you want to use, totally up to you. And two last but not least things, you're going to also have. I use Shea Moisture curling cream, and also I use Coco Sheen pomade, smooth and rich. Now, those two products are also up to you. I'm just going to give you the method, and I'm just giving you what I'm using. But whatever you want to use, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly up to you. And the last two other things I do have is 2 more brushes. These are 360 brushes. I don't use just a straight up brush. As you can see, my brushes have curves in them. I ain't gonna lie. I got so many fucking brushes, it's ridiculous. But that's what we gonna use to turn this motherfucking from upside down I don't even know where I was going with that. So fuck it. You know what I mean? I don't know where I was going with that. But we gonna start it off. First thing I like to do is though, first we gonna do our first wash. The first wash is just me genuinely washing my hair. I'm gonna show you how I wash my hair. I do 2 washes. I'm gonna show you that, or I'm gonna explain to you why in a second. Alright, so now we at the portion we about to wash the hair. Put the head out the fucking way. So we at the portion we about to wash the hair. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the water on. We got some water running and shit like that. Let me angle this motherfucking camera right. What I'm gonna do is come in here. I'm gonna get my shampoo. I like to get my shampoo, rub it in my hands. I also mix it in the water a little bit. And I'm gonna just come in straight into it. I'm gonna just come straight into the head. No homo. Pause. 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 I ain't even like the way that sounded, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna start straight by just genuinely washing my head. Probably gonna add a little bit more shampoo to it. I don't feel like I genuinely got enough. Alright, so I'm gonna just wash my hair with my fingers first. Make sure my hair is definitely wet enough to where I can get everything. Make sure you're using your nails. Scratch all that dirt out your hair and shit. Especially if you be using especially if you be using product in your hair and shit like that. You want to make sure you getting all that shit out whenever you washing your hair and shit, cause that shit starts to build up. Next thing you know, your hair probably stinking, motherfucking do-rag stinking and shit like that. Can't be stinking for the hoes, man. Definitely can't be stinking for the hoes. Come in here, add some more water. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but you should be seeing all this product coming on my head. Fucking. Feel like it's been a few weeks since I washed my hair. Cause when I shower, I don't necessarily wash my hair all the time. That's just a personal thing that I've learned about my own personal ways, but to each his own. I don't know if I don't even like to get my hair wet, for real, for real. I do when I'm washing my hair, but as far as like, let's say I'm in the pool, or I'm at the pool or some shit like that, I don't be trying to go in the water and shit like that. Cause I don't be feeling like getting my hair wet. Alright, now that we done, I'm gonna call it the first wash. So this was the first wash. I'm gonna show you what my hair look like in a second. Alright, bet. I had to go get a motherfucking box to put the camera on because I don't got like a high tripod. But alright, so after I wash my hair, this is now what my hair looks like. This is after the first wash, as you can see. If you think you need a second wash, you can do that. But this will be my second wash. This is how I wash my second wash. But if you think you need to go through your hair and do it again because you think your shit's still dirty or some shit like that, you know what I mean? That's totally up to you. But I think mine is good right now, how it is right now. Side view, back view, all around the head type shit. Top shit. So as you can see, my shit don't look wavy at all right now. Now we're going to take you through the process of really getting your shit right. Alright. So now you should be able to see me in 2 different angles. I was trying to figure out how the fuck I wanted to set this bitch up. Hopefully this alright. If I need to do some close-ups, some shit like that, I will. Hold on. Let me get a quick flick so I can use this for the thumbnail. Give me a second. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Now we getting into the hard work. We getting into what really, really matters when it comes to this washing your hair shit. what we're gonna do is you're gonna take your shampoo, whatever. After you're done, after you completely finish washing your hair, and you're done, whatever, you know what I mean, however you typically regularly wash your hair. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take your shampoo. Take your shampoo. Make sure you don't gotta have too much, but what I'm gonna tell you is you don't wanna have too less. Trust me. You don't wanna take too much, but you don't wanna have too less. So you need to take a good amount. This is how much I'm using right now. Pause, that shit white. It's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and insert in my hair. Mind you, my hair is not wet yet. But this is how we gonna get it looking. So as you can see, there's a decent amount. There's a very decent amount in this motherfucker. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get some water. I'm gonna add my water now. It should start to mix. It should start to mix very properly. So I'm gonna give it that more shampoo look. And go ahead and add some more. Alright, so you want to have your shit looking like pretty much like this. This is how your shit want to look. You want to have it looking like it's definitely soap. A decent amount of, or a lot of soap all around this bitch. You get what I'm saying? Let me make sure y'all can see me pretty good. Bet. So you want to have a lot of soap around there. As you can see, you're going to have to use that for the back angle. You're going to have to use this for the front. Now, something I did forget to mention to y'all is I feel as though it's very important to have a mini mirror, but if you don't got a mini mirror, it's not the end of the world. What you can do is, if you got your cell phone, you can use your cell phone as a reflective or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So this is what we're gonna do. Now I'm gonna come in first. I'm gonna come in first with my detangling brush. I usually wet mine. It doesn't really matter what you do, but I usually wet mine. Once you wet the detangling brush, I'm gonna grab my cell phone, aka your cell phone or your mirror, whatever you want to use it. Go to my camera, of course. And what I want to do is, the fuck? All right, yeah, so my bad, something was wrong. All right, so what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna come straight down. You're gonna want to come straight down in the front with your detangling brush. If you're using a comb, I don't know if it's gonna work the same, but you can try it. I mean, you know what I mean? It's up to you. You try it. I don't think that shit gonna work the same, but it's cool. So as you can see where my detangling brush is, as you saw how it was before, it's straightening the hair out. So that's how the front looks right now, and as you can see, it already looks like it's starting to form a little bit. So then what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna use my phone or aka your mirror. You can come around back and you're gonna do the same. You're gonna do the same back thing. But also you wanna do this based off your crown. Make sure your crown, which is the little spot in the middle right here, or depending on where you want your crown to start, you wanna make sure you going around it. And make sure you starting it from the point of where you want your crown to start, if that makes sense. So hopefully y'all can see this good enough, because I can't really see our angle right now. But I'm brushing with the detangling brush from the coming out from the side of where I want my crown to be. So hopefully y'all seeing this shit good. Hopefully. Let me aim it directly at my head real quick, just so I can make sure y'all seeing this shit. So start from the front. You're gonna make sure it's at the front like this. Bang, bang. And make sure your shit extra soapy. Cool. Now we coming around back. Let me hit the back for y'all. Hopefully y'all can see this. I think I can see y'all in the mirror seeing it. Alright, back. So as you see, I'm gonna start here. Bang. Bang. Now mind you, your crown is basing off of where you want to start your crown from, right? So I'm starting mine's right here. My crown is starting right here. Hopefully you can see that in the mirror. My crown is starting exactly right here. So what I'm gonna do is come at the top of it, bang. Brush. Brush away from it. Brush away from it. Come to the bottom part. Brush away from it. Brush away from it. But as you can see, I'm pulling the hair from it. That way with my crown, it has that, I don't even know what the fuck to call it. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I'm not a wave enthusiastic, but this is just how I do my shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it again. Again, this is the detangling brush we're using. We ain't even get to the hard part yet. This ain't really where the work coming in. It's just some slice shit. Alright, so as you can see, if you can see it very clearly, you should probably already see what my shit look like it's forming a little bit. And mind you, this is just a detangling brush. This ain't no 360 shit, no nothing. This is literally just a detangling brush alone. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, don't it look like a 360 detangling? Fuck it, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how it's gonna look at first. And now we done detangling it, or whatever. We haven't done really too much with it. We just detangle it, or we just use a detangling brush first. So, with your shit still being soapy like this, depending on what soap you use, it's probably burn the fuck out your head. Hopefully not. If you be scratching your head and shit like that, that shit probably gonna burn. Like me, I just scratched my fucking head up a little bit. So my shit burned a little bit. But it's alright, we're gonna get through. We're gonna get through. Alright, so I'm gonna rinse my detangling brush out. I'm gonna come in here again. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of water on my head. Just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my hand in the water. After I get a little bit water, not a motherfucking cup full of water. You know what I mean? After I get a little bit water on my hand, I'm coming over, just drizzling that bitch down. Just drizzling that bitch down. Cool. Cool. Now, my shit starting to look like this. As you can see, my shit forming a little bit. My shit forming a little bit. You get what I'm saying? You starting to see the process. Alright. This is what important shit is. This is the important shit right here. Alright. Now we're gonna get our hard brush. We're gonna get our hard brush. This is the one that's really gonna start to form. It's gonna form the waves for real, for real. We being completely honest. This is what's gonna form your shit because it's wet. And it has shampoo in it, so what happens is when you brush, it's going to pool, and what happens is when it pools, and because the shampoo and shit like that is heavy, it's going to form it, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna get my phone again. And why I like to start is I'm gonna look from the back. Why I like to start is I tilt my head back in the mirror and shit like that. If I had my mirror, this would be my mirror, but you can use your phone. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So, what I'm going to do is, start to the front. Bang. So, as you can see, that shit pulling. Now, depending on how hard your brush is, that shit might hurt a little bit. So, make sure you ain't brushing your motherfucking scalp out. Nigga, don't be in there trying to Edward Scissorhands your motherfucking scalp. Just make sure you brushing it hard enough to where it's forming, but don't brush your fucking scalp out, please. So what I'm doing is, I'm brushing and foam. I'm getting my crown. Let me make sure y'all can see it real good, my bad. Mind you, the brushing part is honestly going to be your hardest part, and this is where you're going to spend your most time at. So I'm brushing all around my top right first. And then as you can see, I'm coming back down and focusing on I'm pretty much focused on the right side of my head right now. So I'm starting up from the top middle, but then I'm getting everything on the right. So make sure you can see all this shit. Alright, so I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep brushing. Keep brushing. Now, I would personally say, especially when you're trying to train your hair and get waves, I want to say I used to spend I would probably spend at least 20-30 minutes brushing one side, if I'm being completely honest with you. That's how much you want that shit to form, because you wanted to keep pulling to the fact where your hair is really trained. But mine's not gonna be as long because my hair is probably more trained than whoever's watching this video. Now what you're gonna do is, we coming back, we're gonna do the top again. But now after you've done that right side, now you wanna start to do the left. So you're gonna do left the same way. Start in the middle, start coming down to the left, and make sure you're coming all the way down. But make sure you also watching your crown too. And even if you need to go all the way around the head, you can. Now again, I'm no wave specialist. I hope niggas not gonna get in the comment section and be like, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you should have put the little. I'm not a fucking wave specialist. I'm just showing you how I got 360s. That's it. That's it. Calm down. Calm down. Middle joint. Coming in the middle. Coming down left. Cool. Going all the way back around my head. Make sure I'm washing my crown, or at least where I want it to start. Alright, so now when you're done, your shit should look something like this if you've been brushing it right. As you can see, it ain't too much. You ain't really looking at too much right now. I'm gonna show you the end process, but right now, this is what it's looking like for me right now. You're not looking at too much. Mind you, this shit is not gonna happen overnight. You gotta keep the consistency of this shit. But I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen once we're done. Let me do one more little brush. Alright, cool. Don't think I'm bald right there, nigga. I be getting what's that shit called? Damn, what's that shit called? I forgot. Oh, I be getting parts and shit. Don't be thinking of bald and shit. Alright. So I'm gonna rinse my brush off. Shit like that. Now, we're done brushing for now. Now what we're gonna do is, to me this is important. Depending on who you ask, it is what it is. As you can see, my hair is starting to dry because I've been brushing it so bad. But also, you want to make sure that it's still soaked down. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to take some water. I got me some water. I'm going to come back. I'm going to re-water my hair. The soap should still be there. So what's going to happen is, the soap should just come back. Because I haven't rinsed my hair yet. Again, I haven't rinsed my hair yet. I really don't have a haircut. Alright, so this is what it's looking like now. After I just re-damped it, re-watered it, this is exactly what it's looking like. Bang. Bang. That's what the back looking like. That's what the side looking like. So now you're gonna take your do-rag that you can't get wet, right? Take your do-rag that you can't get wet while it's still soap in your shit. Yes, while it's still soap in your shit. And if you don't have enough soap in your shit, what I would do is, I would lightly take some soap, or I mean not soap, bro. I hope y'all niggas not dumb enough to just use regular soap. I would likely take some shampoo, put in your hand just a little bit, and come over and do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? Come over, get your shit soapy. Bang. Get your shit soapy. Now you're gonna come with the do-rag. Bang. Keep the purple do-rag on. This is my wash rag. I call this bitch the wash rag. Not the wash rag to wipe your ass. Not the wash rag to wipe the motherfucking underarms. This the wash rag. As in do-rag, but the wash do-rag. You know what I mean? You washing your hair with the do-rag type shit. You know what I'm saying? Alright, hopefully. Alright, so what you gonna do is, I'm gonna come in this bitch. I'm gonna throw my do-rag on. Make sure the top of make sure your do-rag is inside out, so that motherfucking the little line shit is on the outside, not the inside. You don't wanna be having that fat ass little mark on the inside of your head. You gonna look stupid, nigga. Alright, what you gonna do is you gonna come in here. That's how I wrap my do-rag. I don't know how you do your shit, but that's how I do my shit. Now I got it over top of my head. I come down. Pull it like this. Just wrap that bitch over. Come back. This is not no professional shit, mind you. I'm doing it like this for the simple fact that I'm about to have to take this bitch back off. So right now I'm just worried about wrapping. Come on, I'll wrap this bitch just like this. Then we're gonna pull it out. Now as you can see, my shit is still wet. It's still damp. This. That's what it's gonna look like. As you can see, the waves busting through the seam on this motherfucker. So you know we about to get right. Alright. What you gonna do with this? This what I'm gonna do now. Cut the water back on. Take a teeny bit. A teeny bit. I'm gonna use a teeny bit of motherfucking shampoo. I'm gonna wet my hands again. I'm coming in here, bang. In the style of where you got your hair, you just want to do it just like that. In the style of where you got your hair, or the style of where you wave it, or whatever. Mind you, you don't gotta do it too many times. Just come in here and just do your shit how you do it, bro. Just go in the pattern of how you want your wave. Cause I seen some people with some weird ass waves. Like some people got like 720s, or some people, you know what I mean? Like some people be doing some crazy shit, but you know what I mean? I'm not with that shit. I'm just doing my shit how I like my shit. Now that your shit is like this, what you're gonna do is, now the goddamn motherfucking thing. You're gonna go sit, you're gonna go chill. You're gonna do some other shit for like, not too long, because I promise you don't want this shit to sit in your hair for too long, because you still got shampoo in your hair. So I want to say, leave your shit like this for like a good 20-30 minutes. I don't even know if I want to tell you 30 minutes. Leave your shit like this for a good 15-20 minutes, bro. 15-20 minutes. Nigga won't be reporting my video saying I had your fucking head burning and shit like that. Nope. Won't be doing it. Leave your shit like this for like a good 15-20 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm going to make a quick call. And then we gonna come back after the 15-20 minutes. Alright, so now after your shit is set, your shit probably look like this a little bit. Your shit, I mean, it don't really look like shit. It just look like, you know what I mean? It's fake me up, dried out. Now what you're gonna do is, since the shampoo is still in your hair, what you gotta do is you're gonna rinse your motherfucking head. Again, you're gonna rinse your motherfucking head. Mind you, when you rinsing your hair, nigga, don't put your head down there and be fucking up shit. Don't go in that motherfucker rinsing your head with your motherfucking hands. What you gonna do is just put your head on the water. You know what I mean? Wop that motherfucker like that. Let the water wop that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Wop like that. Put the motherfucking water. Like, of course your sink probably ain't that wide, so you ain't gonna be able to do that much. But you're gonna get in that motherfucker and just rinse your hair out. You know what I'm saying? Rinse it with like medium to cold water. Like, don't try not to do warm or hot water. Try to do like lukewarm. There we go. Try to do some fucking lukewarm water. Alright, so now that you done rinse your hair from the shampoo and shit like that, you gonna take your towel and you just gonna damp it like this. This is how you gonna dry your hair. Don't dry OC wild. Take the towel, dry that motherfucker like this. Niggas stay calling. Alright, so now your shit, it ain't dry, but your shit damp. Alright, now this is what you wanna do, right? You're gonna either A, let your shit air dry. You're gonna keep the what's gonna happen is you're gonna keep the do-rag on. Don't take the do-rag off. Let your shit air dry. Or what you can do is, if you got a sister, you still live with your mom. You may, I don't know what nigga may have a hair dryer, but you may got a hair dryer. I would buy a hair dryer in this case. I feel like I should have one, but I don't have one. I used to use my sisters and shit back when I used to live with my peoples and shit. But what you're gonna do is let your hair dry or use the air dry your shit. But since I don't got no air dry, no hair dry, none of that shit, I gotta let my shit naturally dry. So be right back. Alright, so now my hair is officially pretty much dry, for real. This what it's gonna come out to, and then we about to come to the last finishing steps. But let me show you what it look like once my shit is, once where it's need to be, it's fully dry. We just did the full 360 method. Now, as you remember what it looked like before, and what it's about to look like now. Like a line. Damn! Let me make sure. There's no haircut? There's no haircut right here. This some no haircut shit. This is what we look like in the front. Now mind you, the shit is not all the way dry right now. I don't know if y'all can tell, but like the front of my hair still just like damped and shit like that. But this how we look at no haircut. Let me get y'all the 3P. I don't even know. You see. Alright, so this how I look like from this angle. See if I can get the back. This shit hard as shit trying to hold this shit like that. So this how I look pretty much. Alright. Now this what we gonna do next. Once your shit like this, your shit dry or at least halfway dry, as you can see fully around. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna come in with my curl enhancer. Shea Moisture. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna get a damp size, not too much. Go ahead. Moisturize that bitch in your hand. Shit should look like this. Bang. I'm Caucasian now, nigga. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. Come in. Swag. So I'm lightly swiping all over, making sure my shit is well moisturized. My shit might start to look like I'm grand, but we gonna get that shit all in. I like to make sure my shit is well moisturized. Me personally. Now, let me tell y'all this. Back when I first started, what I used to do is, after I finished washing my hair and I would pull my do-rag off, I would continue to brush. Like whenever I put my product in, I would continue to brush and shit like that. Until I felt like I could brush no more, my motherfucking hands would hurt and shit like that. I would say it does benefit, but what I learned about myself is now, once I get my hair into place after I finish moisturizing and shit like that, me personally, I just like to put my shit in and then rewrap it with my do-rag. I brush it down, of course, a little bit in the front. I'm gonna show you in a second, but for some reason I no longer like have to go all over. For some reason I no longer just go all over. I just do the initial brushing during my washing method. But to each his own. Do I suggest you do it? To stick to the path, I would say yes, but I don't necessarily know if you need it. But I say you can still do it. I would say still do it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? You grinding out, you just start and still do that shit. Fuck it. Alright. Now I got my Cantu in there, my shit moisturized. Now we're coming in with the pomade. Mind you, the pomade is strong as shit. If you've been using pomade, you know your shit's strong as fuck. I'm gonna take literally a little bit. I'm gonna just take a little bit, that much. I have to do that. Put that shit on my hand, and I'm gonna just coat it. To me, this is just a coat. Bang. Then what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take the brush, or brush my front. Bang. Mind you, again, I don't have a haircut. And I haven't had one for maybe 3-4 weeks. I'm gonna brush the front. It's gonna look just like that. This for the OG waivers. OG waivers. Take a motherfucking Ziploc bag. Take a Ziploc bag, put your hand in a Ziploc bag. Call this your wave Ziploc bag. Make sure you keep this bitch, don't keep wasting them. Or you can just keep using Ziploc bags, you know what I mean? I just don't want your mother cussing you the fuck out. But it's cool. You're gonna take a Ziploc bag and you're gonna do it in your pattern. Now I know you're probably like, why the fuck is this nigga using a Ziploc bag? I'm using a Ziploc bag so all that hair, that excess hair that's standing up, it will lay down. And make sure you just go in the same pattern that you were brushing. So now that we all brushed up, we all brushed up. We didn't hit it with the Ziploc. Now we just gonna come with the regular Dewey. This the one that I said was dry. Bye. Go ahead, put that bitch on. And that's it, bruh. That's it. That is the 360 wave process. I'm gonna let it sit in there for a few minutes. I'm gonna let it sit like this for a few minutes after I did that's the full process. And then I'm gonna show you my waves again. I'm about to get in the shower because I'm about to do something. I'm about to get in the shower and shit like that. And I'm gonna get out the shower. I'm gonna show you my shit. Alright, bro. We to the end of the video, man. To the end of the video. This is 100% the finished product. I done let my shit sit for a little bit. It's probably been like a cool maybe 30, 45 minutes or whatever. But let's say you was in the house chilling, you just let your shit sit for the rest of the night, full day or some shit. This is exactly how your shit gonna come out looking. This is after fully washed, my product yet and all that. You should definitely see the difference from when we started to now. Fuck my. Alright, so this the finishing product, man. This what we looking like for the night, man. Mind you, if I was getting a cut, my shit'll be OD. Let me see if I can get the close up for y'all. There we go. Yeah, that shit icy. Let me see. Hold on, that's the back. Crown. Side. Full down angle. Hopefully y'all see all this shit, cause neck hurting like shit trying to show y'all this shit. Front view. Front view. Styling on their ass view. Hold on. Hold up, cause Drake slid. Hold up. That's what you look like when your shit done. Fuck my ex. Fuck my ex. Fuck my ex. Nah, but on the real though, man, I appreciate y'all for watching this video. If you still here all the way through, hope y'all enjoyed the video. We about to head out. That's how we looking. We looking like something. You know what I mean? We looking like something. But nah, do me a favor, hit the like button. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the method. Do me a favor, also hit that subscribe button and check out some other videos we got on the channel. Peace.